Good morning. How is everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone is doing okay. So, I've done a whole bunch of stuff already this morning, and then I realized I had missed one of my daily things. Fridays are packed for me sometimes, so I apologize that I'm running a little bit late. But part of what I wanted to do today is I actually got a message from someone who has been watching them and kind of wanted to know, why do you call them daily devotions, and why do you say see you tomorrow in prayer, and why do you tag your videos with prayer, chronic illness, health coaching? So I wanted to touch on that because I think those are valuable questions that I don't answer all the time. So I'm going to dive into that. So I created daily devotions over time. I posted I started off with calling it a morning tea, and then I was reading themes and prayers from books, and it's kind of developed from a place within myself of wanting to connect to people in the community and let people know that there is someone out there that prays, somebody who thinks of you, my brothers and sisters, in a framework of light and love and support. And there are a lot of us out there, myself included. I went through a really rough time in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and a really rough time in 2006, and then a horrible time in 2002. And so I didn't feel like I had support, and I didn't feel like I had a community that I could communicate with. And when I pulled through it, I was like, oh, I'm fine, everything's fine. But then I slid back. And I have a chronic illness, and chronic illness often feels like you're absolutely alone, that you're absolutely not supported, that you don't have a community, and that you don't have accountability for moving forward in a positive way. And one of the reasons I created daily devotionals over time was to create that framework where I show up for you and I show up for myself. And that's valuable. It's valuable in working through chronic illness. It's valuable in creating a network of support so that you aren't alone, or that you don't feel like you're alone. So it's a framework of social responsibility, of mentoring kindness to one another as much as kindness to yourself, and working through those themes that if you listen to the daily devotions on a regular basis, you'll see that there are themes that carry through. I'm conscientiously bringing those things to the surface, not only the things that I am working through, but things that people have messaged me or asked questions about. The human connection. We live in a time where an entire generation of children are being raised to look at their phone. And that's all they do, is they look at their phone, and they're on their phone all the time. And they don't look at each other in the eye. They don't talk amongst one another. They don't talk with each other. They don't know how to connect. And I want to have an electronic format that hopefully whoever needs it will find that connection and feel like they're not alone, and feel like they have a connection with the people around them. So community, loving you, my brothers and sisters, being someone that hopefully I can help someone at some time with this community support and community platform, and this devotional idea that you can pray through mindfulness, through connection, through thinking about a theme and how you connect with the world. Being kind to one another. It's not enough to just go throughout your day and not be connecting with people. am I slowing down enough to listen to the people around me? And are they slowing down enough to listen to me? These are all important questions that we need to ask one another. And something that I've really struggled with chronic illness is the mental illness portion of chronic illness. My physical body, there's something that happens when I get sick, when I get exposed to mold, the toxin. My genetic makeup is that I can't get rid of the toxins. It's genetic. It's not something I can get away from. I can't take a pill. There is no cure. So how is the healthier way of dealing with the mental part of that brain inflammation that comes from all those toxins? Working through the shame. I come from a generation where if you have mental illness, it's a shameful thing. My parents' generation is worse than my generation. We're working into a place in society where having mental illness should not be a shameful thing, and there should not be sadness and shame with that. It should be acceptance and love and community, and that is the other platform that I talk from in my daily devotions, because I know that I'm not alone, but I don't really have a framework or a support structure for it. And at some point with my health coaching, I want to create that support structure for other people. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you rant. You don't need a solution. You don't need a task. You don't need a cure. You don't need somebody to wave a magic wand and say it's better. You just need somebody to listen. And part of daily devotionals is to allow people to see that they're not alone, because I've been through it alone for a very long time, and I don't want to be part of groups that perpetuate the negativity of chronic illness. I want to support with positivity and love and kindness and support and compassion for others. So nothing is scarier than losing your mind or feeling like you've lost your mind. I survived, and I want to pass that compassion and that love and that community and that social responsibility on. And that is what daily devotions are about. They're about all those things. So I talk about seeing you tomorrow in prayer, because every day that we live, every day that I continue to live on this earth, I spread the prayer of love, kindness, compassion, mindfulness, and hope. And when I say blessed be at the end, it is, I spread the blessings of love, compassion, mindfulness, and consciousness on. That's what daily devotions are about. So, as I end all my daily devotions, I ask people to disconnect from media, disconnect from electronics, and take some time outside in our earth. For hundreds of thousands of millions of years, we've been connected to our earth, and it's only in the last 100 years that we have conscientiously separated ourselves from our environment. And it's a sad thing that we have done so. It's like lopping off your arm and ignoring that you had an arm altogether. It is a sad thing. So every day I remind people to disconnect from the electronics and reconnect with your arm, the earth in which we live. So I hope this gives you some explanation, those of you that have been watching. I'm actually going to frame this YouTube video, and I'm going to post it on my website so people understand what it is daily devotions are about. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Actually, I will see you Monday in prayer. Blessed be, and have a beautiful day.